You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, I told you guys that the Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor thing is just the tip of the iceberg for ESPN. Woke ESPN, showing you how virtuous they are. They're in a bunch of hot water. A lot of hot water. Black people are outraged with ESPN for the way they actually handled the Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor thing. Now, everybody knows what went down. Rachel Nichols called on a hot mic, trashing ESPN, and some people believe that she was actually making a racist statement. I didn't believe that her statement was actually racist, but perception, I guess that's all that matters, you know? Now, ESPN, the dumpster fire network that they are, there's a bunch of infighting. There's attacks coming from within ESPN. Apparently, Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor really don't like each other very much, even though Rachel Nichols came out and made a statement about Maria Taylor. But it's clear as day, they really don't care that much about each other. You also have outside forces, former ESPN employees attacking current ESPN employees. It is a complete and utter mess. And now, folks, you actually have the National Association of Black Journalists. I didn't know that this was an organization, to tell you the truth, but they are outraged with ESPN. And they are demanding a meeting with ESPN and Walt Disney. I'm talking about the bigwigs. I'm talking about Bob Chapek, Bob Iger, Jimmy Pitaro, the president of ESPN. So, guys, let's get into this. Let's check this out on Fox News. NABJ demands ESPN Disney meeting over Rachel Nichols' remarks. Lack of accountability. So, this is what it actually says. The National Association of Black Journalists, NABJ for short, demanded a meeting with Disney and ESPN amid the explosive drama between personalities Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor. The NABJ accused ESPN of trying to sweep Nichols' comments heard in the leak audio recording to the New York Times under the rug and feared the ordeal could have alienated Taylor. Nichols is white and Taylor is black. This is what the NABJ actually had to say. It says here, quote, the NABJ board of directors is disturbed to learn the details of this situation and what appeared to be a lack of accountability and a desire by ESPN to provide accommodations for a white employee who mocked diversity and a well-qualified coworker while seemingly ignoring how Taylor and others who later heard the conversation may have been affected. NABJ President Dorothy Tucker said in a press release. The silence and apparent inaction by ESPN leaders over the last year is deafening, and as a result, NABJ is requesting a meeting with Bob Iger, executive chairman at the Walt Disney Company, which owns ESPN, Bob Chapek, CEO of the Walt Disney Company, and Jimmy Pitaro, chairman of ESPN. The NABJ said it received a statement from ESPN which said the company was focusing on making diversity and inclusion top priorities. So at this point, does anybody really trust ESPN? I know that I don't. They just virtue signal. That's all it is. We have been telling you guys this for the longest time. The wokeness at ESPN is completely out of control. Completely out of control. I believe the ESPN has lost all credibility. You know, they really have. They haven't really been focused on sports in a very, very long time. The ratings are in the tank. People are tuning out of ESPN. ESPN is losing a lot of money for the Walt Disney Company. I don't know what the future of ESPN is, but it's not very good. But ESPN even released a statement here. They said this. They said, we're proud to lead the sports media industry in making significant progress to develop and place diverse talent on air and in key leadership positions. An ESPN spokesperson said, diversity, inclusion, and equity, that marks his term, are top priorities at ESPN. We recognize more work needs to be done, and we will continue our commitment to creating a culture that reflects our values. Our partnership with NABJ is an integral part of that commitment. The NABJ said the statement failed to address Nichols' behavior and the fallout. You see, they saw what ESPN was doing. Nothing more than virtue signaling. Again, of course, ESPN doesn't actually really want to talk about, I guess, the Rachel Nichols thing publicly, because the only person that ended up getting in trouble from the whole Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor thing was a black woman. A black woman, we talked about this on a previous video, Kayla Johnson. She was the only one that lost a job. She was suspended for telling Maria Taylor about the video existed, shared it with her, and then ESPN's HR suspended her, and now she's no longer with the company. I don't think this is going to work out too well for ESPN. The wokeness is so far out of control over there. I believe this is the breaking point for ESPN. The NABJ, if they're not happy with ESPN, you saw from that statement right there, ESPN just focus on the wokeness in there. The equity, not equality, equity, which is a Marxist term. This is nothing more than another virtue signaling statement, and NABJ, they weren't having it either. But however, I will say this. I wish somebody would actually hold the statements of Jalen Rose accountable too, because you see the wokeness is on both sides. It's not just the white people, it's also the black people. Jalen Rose, nothing happened to him when he actually said on the air now that Team USA was afraid to send an all-black team to the Olympics when he was trashing Kevin Love just because Kevin Love was white. Nobody's calling for him to be held accountable, but NABJ has a problem with what Rachel Nichols said, and they want accountability over there. You see the problem right there, folks? You see the problem. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, NABJ, they're coming to crash down and bring down ESPN. They want a meeting. They want accountability. But still, folks, there's still hypocrisy going on out there. They want Rachel Nichols held accountable, but not Jalen Rose. This is the problem, folks. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.